hold my beer.
A lot of the things that I do report on this channel actually are the facts. I'm Satan, basically. I understand that as a public figure, my job means that I will be criticized, and I am fine with that. Bull crap, okay? I don't care if you talk about me. I don't care if everyone talks about me. No. Talk about me. I talk about people all the time. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like what I do. You can monetize the hell out of me. I don't care. Talk about me. She's a nasty, vile human being that needs to be held accountable.
Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, yes, I'm in my bed, in my PJs, but okay, I film wherever I can, whenever I can. Okay, I try to just slide it in. But anyways, so Miss Katie just posted about Mr. Jim Bob and Jana Duggar, and it turns out that she was afraid of them. Can you believe that? She was scared of what they could do. So let's listen in and laugh at her, shall we?
Hi friends, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel.
Once again, it's Katie, okay? It's Katie. It's Miss Katie. Y'all know I don't care if you call her KJ, Katie Joy. I don't care what you call her. I just have fun calling her Miss Katie.
Listen, it's been a hot minute since I have been doing Duggar content.
And I've been wondering why you haven't been doing Duggar content, because they usually get you views.
And primarily the reason was because Jim Bob Duggar, or someone affiliated with the Duggars.
Or somebody affiliated with the Duggars, right? It couldn't only be the Duggars, right? No, it couldn't only be the Duggars.
Was trying to make my life a living HE double hockey stick.
Why aren't you cussing on YouTube? You like to cuss over on TikTok. Why aren't you cussing on YouTube? Why are you spelling it out on YouTube, huh? It's kind of like there's two different Katies. One for actually three different Katies. Actually, you got your TikTok Katie, you got your your YT Katie, and then you have your Instagram Katie. So it just depends on where you're at, which Katie you're gonna get.
Because I had a couple of videos that were copyright struck and threats of having takedowns.
So you thought you were going to get took down, right? You just thought that there was a possibility that somebody was coming after your channel, right?
And photographs and all of the things. And I finally got that resolved.
Well, good for you. I'm glad you finally got it resolved. But, yeah, it's still funny that you're scared. It's still funny that you got struck. Karma will get you. Karma always gets you.
So thankfully, all of my videos that were once removed have been restored. My channel was never at risk and wasn't in trouble.
Then why did you act like it was such a big deal on Instagram, huh? Why? Why were you telling them you better not do it again? Huh? Just a question.
Just so you guys know, it was just a single strike, but it was multiple videos.
What? Is that any better? Is that better? I don't know if that's better or not.
But in that time, a lot happened. And I was reluctant to actually put on Duggar content.
Because you were afraid the Duggars were going to come get you, didn't you? Weren't you? That's what you thought, didn't you?
Because of what was happening. But now, here we are. And Jana Duggar, you guys, Jana Duggar's wedding.
Okay, so are you going to criticize her wedding? Is that what you're going to do? You're going to criticize her, right? Because that's what you do best.
And her sister Ginger have put out some videos of the wedding. We already covered the wedding.
We already covered the wedding. Not I. We.
Right? I already told you that it felt really weird. Felt very, Jim Bob was getting a wave of backlash about not allowing his daughter.
What is it with you and just not letting people be happy and leaving people alone, especially on somebody on their wedding day? I mean, come on now.
Who was in her 30s to move out of the house.
So what? I understand there's an issue with Jana. I understand there's an issue with Jana, but you know what? I replace people in replacement of. I replace people in replacement of. Here we go. I replace normal people in the spot of the person she's talking about. And it just so happens that Miss Jana is getting the run end of the stick here.
There was the concerns about Jana living in a little tiny trailer on in the parking lot of their.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? If it's concerned, why are you laughing, huh?
House, like on the patio. It wasn't even really a home that you could live in. It was a converted office.
And see, nobody's ever going to be perfect enough for you, now are they?
And there was a lot of issues there because why is a almost 35-year-old living at mom and dad's house still?
Yeah. Why, if you're 35, why are you living at your mom and dad's house? Doesn't matter if you're saving up for another house. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're waiting till you get independent enough to live on your own. Nope, doesn't matter. Nope, doesn't matter whatsoever at all. You shouldn't be living at your parents' house at 35. Blah, 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 cult. Just so you know, you ain't missing nothing out of this one. You ain't. I'll let you know when you are.
Cannot leave the house until they're married. Suddenly, Jim Bob allows Jana to get married. Now, I don't know if he's allowing it. That's just my opinion.
That's your opinion. Good to know. It's an opinion. It's not a fact.
Watching the wedding on Jana's channel and on Ginger's channel.
Was it not good enough on one channel? You have to go on two of them? No wonder why the Duggars are like, no, ma'am.
I didn't get the vibes of like the same kind of vibes of a couple that's happy.
Can you tell she's smiling? I think she's smiling. Do you think she's smiling? I think she's smiling. I think she thinks this is just the best thing ever because she's talking about the Duggars again.
And in love and like super exuberantly passionate about one another. And then there's all this timidness around, not being perfect and being meek, mild, and sweet. I just wanted to touch on something though. My belief with all of the copyright strikes and all of that had to do with he was selling the rights.
Your belief, and that's what has to do with your copyright strikes? Hey, guess what? One strike, I don't care. Multiple videos, I don't care. I just think it's funny that you're afraid of the Duggars. You've been covering them for so long. You were worried about them. Maybe you had every right to be worried about them.
To make money, whether it was to People Magazine or so Jana could put something on her YouTube channel.
Yeah, and you're just being mad that you couldn't post every picture and every video you wanted to post. I love it when she's upset.
Why is Jim Bob in so many parts of this video?
See, here's the thing with Miss Katie, okay? Yeah, I'm leaving out a bunch of this because you don't need to hear cult. I mean, y'all have heard that enough from her, I think. But here's the thing with Miss Katie. If she thinks she can get any kind of cha-ching out of you, she's going to do a story on you. That's just the way it is. You are a story, a topic, a case. That's all you are. And so whenever the Duggars start fighting back, she's like, no. And she wants us to think everything's okay. And then she comes out with a video like this. Everything wasn't okay in Katie land. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to shortcut this for you. Because, yeah, that's what I do. She's talking about having a first look with your father, and that's not something that you do. You're supposed to have first looks with your soon-to-be husband. It depends on who you are and what you want. So you might not be wanting to do the whole, father-daughter thing, but someone personal to us, that's what they wanted to do. And guess what? That's what they did. They didn't need your opinion, just like they don't need your opinion on this one. And they don't need my opinion either, but I mean, I'm still giving it. Oh, and I just wanted to say another thing, while I'm just, fast forwarding through all of this. It's kind of crazy how she puts the clip in the beginning of the video, and then she'll go into the video, and then she'll put the clip in the middle of the video or at the end of the video. Why not just play the clip once? We don't need to see it multiple times, just one time. And not me. Because I'm the one that criticizes it. You also put everything at the beginning, and then by the time you get to the clip, it's boring.
In January of 2024, there was no Steven and Jana. By August, they're married. They did date before.
You can tell in her voice just in this video, I'm not even going to listen to the rest of it. You can tell in her voice that this is very, very, enjoyable to her, okay? She's laughing about all of this, and just in her tone, I mean, you can hear it. I think it's more, not so much about the whole wedding of Jana. Okay, all of this is my opinion and only my opinion, your entertainment only, okay? So I think it's not really about Jana's wedding. I don't think it's about anything like that. I think it's more where she's laughing and she thinks it's funny that she got one over on the Duggars. So she's no longer afraid of her channel being taken, which it was never, you know, under threat in the first place. But she's no longer afraid of her channel getting taken, so she can say whatever she wants to say, post whatever she wants to post. But no matter what, Miss Katie, no matter which way you try to spin it, you were still afraid to do any kind of stories on the Duggars because you didn't know what they were going to do to you, right? It's not so funny, is it? It's really not. But after the fact of, and you get done with it, it's funny to you. Well, some people may take this the wrong way, and they may say, you know what, she's laughing at Ginger, or Jana, because she's talking about Ginger too. But she's talking about Jana's wedding and not being happy and things like that. And you know what? Unhappiness finds unhappiness. That's the way I look at it, and I'm not trying to be serious in all this, so I'm going to quit talking because this is just funny to me. This is hilarious to me. She was scared of the Duggars. The Duggars came at you and you just didn't like it, now did you? You thought you could get away with anything you wanted to get away with, and you can't now, can you? Okay, so I tried to do this video the best way I could because I wanted to include some clips for you just here and there, okay? But yeah, I'm just laughing about this whole ordeal. I can't believe she was afraid of the Duggars. That's gonna continue to be just funny to me. That's just so funny after all the stuff that she said and she did during the trial. Yeah, that's just funny to me. But anyways, you don't have to agree. But I hope that you have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this and you want to know something. I gotta go pick my kid up from baseball. I ain't changing out of my PJs. You wanna know why? Because I'm gonna go do it. And then I'm coming back and I'm jumping straight back into bed because it's cold. And Texas is not meant to be this daggone cold. It shouldn't be this daggone cold. So I'd rather be snuggled up. And plus the rest of the family is in the living room. And yeah, I kind of was like, okay, bye, I'm coming in here. So I don't know if y'all feel the same way as me about the cold, but I like to snuggle up. But alrighty guys, I hope you smile today, or you make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Yeah, this video was really odd. I don't know why it was odd for me, but it was really, really odd for me. I couldn't figure out how to film it, couldn't figure out how to include it, couldn't figure out anything. So I don't even know what this film is, or listen to me, I don't even know what this video is going to turn out like in the end. And so this video may suck, okay? Honestly, this video may suck, but I just wanted to get my 2 cents in there because I thought it was funny. I don't know if y'all think it's funny or not, but I think it's funny because I like it when she's mad. Her channel never was you know, at a risk of being lost. She just wouldn't talk about the Duggars. There was no worry about that whatsoever at all until it came to Jim Bob and Jana and them. You know, they're like, don't be posting pictures of me. Alright guys, I'm gonna go pick up my kids, so I hope y'all have a good one. Bye!